Have you been thinking about moving to Las Vegas? Do you live in Las Vegas and you're thinking about finally buying a home? Well, this video is all about the things you need to consider before you even think about buying a home to make sure that you don't make any mistakes and save the most amount of money possible. Hey, if you haven't met me before, my name is Eric Hudson. My call sign is Nuke, and I live here in the Las Vegas area. And this channel is all about living in Las Vegas, purchasing real estate in Las Vegas, and of course, making sure you make the right decisions. And if you ever need to reach out to me, you can call, text, or email me. My information is in the info tab and below. And most importantly, if you want to get on my calendar and make sure that you've booked out my time, there's a calendar link below. You can find out when I have free time on my calendar, and you can get on it and we can discuss anything that you want about real estate. So you're thinking about buying a house, and especially here in the Las Vegas area, Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson. Well, you know that could be a daunting or sometimes difficult task. I think they mean the same thing. So what I've done here is I've put together some of the things that you need to think about before you start that house search, because let's be honest, buying a house can be one of the most stressful things that you can do. It's right up there with death of a close family member and, of course, a divorce or maybe marriage, but, six of one, half a dozen the other, right? So let's start going through the things that you need to think about when you buy a house. So the first thing is your budget. So I just talked about first thing being your budget. And the reason I want to consider your budget is this is a very large area. We have diversity throughout our housing market, and you can get anything that's nice from, let's just make it up here, $350,000 to $1.5 million. They go way over that. In case you didn't know, something like 4 of the 10 most expensive houses in the country are here in Las Vegas. Yeah, we have neighborhoods for billionaires here. Not millionaires, not multimillionaires, billionaires. So yeah, they can get pricey, like in the $30 million range. But yet we have houses that are $350,000. But what is that budget? And where do you want to live? Do you want to just live in a North Las Vegas and just regular neighborhood? Maybe that 350 is going to do you fine. Going to live in Summerlin? You'll barely be able to get a one-bedroom condo, possibly. So look at your budget and what you can afford. And what you need to look at is your payments. Because I don't know if you noticed this, but interest rates have kind of gone up a little bit, just a little. And you don't want to be in a situation where you become house poor because you've got to pay a whole bunch of money. The differences in interest rates are so much that someone who purchased a house, even at the top of the market, you were to buy that same house now, even with the drops, and we've had almost a $50,000 drop in the value of houses, you're going to be paying $1,000 more than that person. So look at that budget and also see what you're going to be able to do in the future. And with that budget, you need to consider things like buy downs from the seller. Sellers are offering concessions right now. Make sure you get your unfair share and get whatever you can. Don't go super lowballing, because I've started to see people offering 50, 100,000 under list price, even though the list price is more than fair, and then still wanting all of this stuff. Remember, you can punch a guy in the face, but you can't punch a guy in the face 3 times. You may get away with it twice. Once, definitely. You're not going to punch him in the face 3 times. What I mean by punching him in the face, okay, you want to bargain on the house. You can probably get that. You want them to pay your closing costs. You can get that right now. You want them to fix the house and make it look new for you. You can probably get that, but you can't get all 3. You may be able to get 2 of the 3, like down payment assistance and having them fix the house, or low price and having them fix the house, but you're not going to get all 3. Nobody's going to do that for you. I just want to let you know that. Now, the next thing is you need to do research on the neighborhoods. Sometimes I see people going like, oh, I don't care where I live, and then all of a sudden they live there and they care where they live. You need to start that process early in the way that you're looking for houses. Where are you going to be working? Oh, I don't know. I'm still looking for a job. Well, unless you're paying cash, there's a good possibility a loan officer is not going to give you the money to buy a house if you don't even have a job. So line that up first. Uh, Make sure you have your job, have your ducks in a row. Remember, we have 3 cities here: Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson. Do you really not care? Well, even in traffic, you can get anywhere here in an hour. If you're moving here from Southern California, you're got like an hour. That's it. Really? In traffic? So maybe you don't care. Some other people care. You may have a job that requires you to be within a certain distance from that. One thing you need to do, look at the socioeconomics of that particular area that you're moving in. Research. There are plenty of resources out there. Even if you don't have children, research the schools, because the schools will make a difference in how much you'll be able to resell that house for. Yes, the market is down, but guess what? The market has been down before. And unlike in the past, when the market was down, which could still go down some more, there was nothing there before, like in 2008. So there's very little chances of seeing another 2008 because everyone has equity. Even the people who are removing their houses from the market right now, they're removing them because they don't feel they're getting what they believe they should get. Although in reality, a lot of them are getting way more than they would have. Those 2 years of COVID destroyed a lot of people's common sense. Well, some of them have gotten some common sense and they're lowering their prices. When I say lowering their prices, I mean below what the house was worth a few months ago when the market was at its top, and the difference between now. It's just the way it's become. But again, you can't go punching a guy in the face just because they've lowered their price by $50,000 and want another 50 because, yeah, you can. I know the market is the market. Everyone wants to seem to beat the market somehow. And think about it with the sellers, the ones who are saying, I want what I want, and they're being beat in the face. If you continue to try to beat people in the face, you're going to continue to lose. Next thing you need to think about is, now that you kind of know the side of town you want to live in. So let's say you want to live in Green Valley. That's great. You know, Green Valley is a large area. It has a lot of neighborhoods, a lot of subdivisions. You need to actually go and spend some time there, because guess what? Once you buy that house, you're going to be there a few years. So you need to get in your car. You need to go down there. You need to drive through, see what the neighborhood's like. You need to go there on a Friday night. Is it a quiet neighborhood? Is everyone out in their driveways having a party? You may be the party family. That may be you. Are you driving through and everyone is over a certain age, even though it's not a retirement community, and it's like, oh, I've got young children. I don't see any children here. I don't see a park nearby. These are the things you need to research, because just because something's on paper, what does that really mean? How does that feel to you? When you drive home at night or during the day, we have a lot of people who are 24-hour shifts here. How does it feel driving home? Visit these neighborhoods day and night and weekend. During your home buying process, get a feel for everything. Don't just settle for, oh, I'll just live anywhere. Remember, you are going to live there. So make sure that you live there and you enjoy what you're doing. Next thing, if you're shopping for a house like a boss, is there a grocery store nearby? Walmart? Target? Yeah, that's Target for rich people. Target. How far are they? I'm going to be honest. Las Vegas is not a walking city. You're not going to live someplace in general, unless you're living in some of these townhomes and condos, and just sashay yourself down to the local shops and have a little coffee or something. You're going to get in your car and you're going to drive there. Our public transportation system is not the best. I'll be very honest. Just from my house alone, if I wanted to catch a bus, I believe I know where I can catch it, but I do know I'd have to walk over a mile. That's not transportation friendly. If you need to take the bus to work, You may want to know where that bus stop is. Find out. How are you going to get there? What's parking like for the different places you're going to go? You got to consider all of these things. What are the amenities? Do they have parks nearby? You got children. You may not be able to entertain them all the time at your house, or especially if you get a condo or townhome or something. You may have pets. Where are the pet parks? Is there a pet park nearby? You want your pet to frolic and run? You have to look those things up. And as a matter of fact, there are a lot of pet parks here in Las Vegas area. Matter of fact, probably need to do a video just on pet parks so you guys can see what's going on here, take the pooch out and, see how it is. Hey, you know what? You love your pet. He's your fur baby. They have restaurants that allow you to bring your dogs and cats in. Yeah. If you have a fur baby, you want to look in that too. So look into the amenities of the neighborhoods. You want to think about your lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Do you want to live a more suburban lifestyle? Well, maybe you want to live up in Centennial Hills or something. Do you want the action? Maybe you want to live near downtown. Maybe you want a nice high rise on the strip with the great views and being able to walk on down and sashay down Las Vegas Boulevard and enjoy a coffee, a cappuccino. Which one do you really want? Some people say they want a condo to save money and then go, well, gee whiz, this condo is nice, but it's $250 a month in HOA fees. For the difference, I can actually have a house, especially in this market. Do you need a pool? Do you really want one? I'm gonna be honest, I have a pool. Last time I was in my pool was about 5 years ago. Nobody in my family has been in that pool. I'm sorry, my family and my household has been in that pool in years. People have been in the pool, other people. How does it feel having other people in the pool and you're paying a pool guy and paying the extra electricity and water bills and everything else? It's a great idea when you start to look for a house. You go, I just must have a pool. Must you? Or does your neighborhood have a pool? What is your lifestyle really going to be like? Maybe you are the guy or girl who needs to be out in the backyard with that pool and barbecuing and having parties every weekend. Think all of that stuff through before you think about buying a house. It also fits in with the culture of the neighborhood. When I was talking earlier about driving around those neighborhoods, yeah, some of them, they're having parties every weekend. It's like a block party every weekend. That may be your place. And some places are quiet and stuffy and you never see your neighbors. And that may be you. So another thing that may be you is if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you need to get in contact with me, my information's up there. It's down below, call, text, or email. And I have a calendar link. Please get on that calendar link if you want to talk about a little bit of real estate. Need anything else? Just reach out.